Hello friends, this is Shivshakra Chinchali and you are watching Money Shopping. I welcome you all to my channel. So let us do some recap last content. I have spoken about gold, silver and real estate. That is the investment we have broken down the targeting whether we achieve financial freedom with a passive income. So there we have concluded results. So if you have missed this gold, silver, real estate video, I have already spoken some other investment like FD, RD, PF, mutual fund, insurance, all the type of investments other than share market. I've already added the content. Please watch out if you have missed. So today let's talk about trading and long-term investment. This will be a last content that is about all the investment types. Next content will be my strategy, that is stocks of Amazon Forest. So today let's talk about trading and so now we'll break down trading. First we'll understand what is trading. Trading is in simple terms in a stock market, traders will put a trade setup or they will buy some stocks and they sell it within a day, that is intraday trading. Otherwise there are other options, feature and options. So these are the category trading traders will do. But if you think that is an investment, again this is not an exactly investment. This is kind of where you will be working or you are trading every day to earn something. So but still we'll consider this if it is earning good or not, whether it is suitable for our target, that is financial freedom. So first I'll take risk and returns. Here trading, it is highly risk because trading is a skill. If you don't do a technical analysis or if you don't understand what is trading, how the trading how the stock market volatility is there, then it becomes a gambling, completely gambling, because you'll be putting a trade, you'll be buying stocks and selling on basis of somebody saying okay this will go this value and this will go this value will go this much. So based on the luck you'll be expecting that okay, if I put now a lakh rupees and setting this buying these many shares and then selling by the end of the day, I'll earn again one to two double. So by luck you will be trading, that is completely gambling. If you do some analysis, technical analysis, based on that you can still you can earn, but again there is a high risk in this. The every day there will be some unexpected incidents will happen, like war or COVID situation or some earthquake or some political elections, some other even natural disasters. Based on all these unexpected incidents, the stock market volatility will be high. So that's why I'm telling, even SEBI says in Indian market stock market more than 90% traders are losing money. That's why I'm saying if you don't know anything trading, based on somebody in social media or YouTube or somewhere, if trading is they are doing the trading and they are earning lakhs, crores, don't jump into that because it has high risk. People have lost everything. Even my surroundings, I have seen my relative friends, there are so many people they have been doing the trading and they're losing like anything. So that's why think twice when you getting into trading. So here risk is high, return is also like, if you get something you'll get blown, if you don't get anything you'll again blown down, you'll lose everything. When you think of partial withdrawal, if you are putting investing for long term or some few years, then you might think of withdrawing something. But here it is not that, because you will have a capital of some money, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 50,000, so you'll be trading on that. So the amount is still in your account only. And passive income, here it is also don't applicable. Even compounded growth, because you are not putting long term, it is again it is not applicable in a trading. Same way, inflation, because you have the money, you are losing or you are earning, so that is not applicable. So that's why I'm telling trading is not exactly an investment. It is an just like doing some business, uh, mentally business. It is not you are not selling product or you are not doing any other service business, but this is on your talent, on your luck basis, you are doing a trading business. Now we'll speak about long term investment in the stock market is the best investment. Even whatever I spoke, all the investment types, one of the this investment is one of the best investment, I would say. If you put for very long term, like more than 5, 10, 15, 20 years, more than 20 years also. So but even in this investment, there is one mistake a lot of people will do. Everybody, I mean, whoever is doing long term investment, more than 85, 90% people are doing some mistakes. And even I did that, but that I overcome. Now I'll say what is that investment a lot of people will do in a tradition way. And again in that, more than 50% people will say, oh, stock market is, even for long term also they feel it is a gambling. Actually I say trading only is a looks like gambling, but long term investment is not at all gambling. So there is a way that if you put in a proper way the money in the long term investment, you will see success. But first let's understand what is the mistake everybody does. That I'll show in the graph properly, so that you will understand how the people are doing. Even if somebody says, or if I say, without any knowledge you go and put it in a stock market long term, you'll end up doing the same thing. That's why you'll understand why everybody does like that and what is the mistake in that. Okay, in the long term investment, what is a traditional way everybody does, and this is what. So if we say, I talk about some X company, they will try to buy, if somebody wants to invest in a long term. So then they will think of buying 100 share, at least 100 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares, 500 shares, 1000 shares. That's how the bulk quantity they, everybody, even I did that. Everybody buy these 100 shares. If I take this X company value is 1000 rupees per share. This is the example I am taking. So for this total, it becomes 1 lakh rupees investment. So this is the traditional way everybody does. It might be a 50,000 if it is a 50 shares, or if it is 200 shares, then it will be 2 lakhs. That's how the investment people will do. So by thinking this one, invested, some X person has invested this one, an X company. So now what happens? I just put here 1 lakh rupees investment, 100 shares, 1000 rupees per share. So now I'll put a graph. This is X axis, this is Y axis. So here, this September 25, we have put 1000 rupees per share. Okay, and here I'll say 1500, 2000, 2500, 3000. This is how, if you think it is growing like this, it will go like this. If it is down, if it is going negative, I'll say 800, 600, 400, 200. If in case it goes negative, this is how the value will go. Now x-axis, what we like, I'll put 6 month. In 6 month, what happens? 1 year, what happens? In 1.5, 2 year, 2.5 year, 3 year, 3.5 year. This is 4 years. So we have bought this shares in a September 2025. So we just think on luck it is going in the positive direction. It reached 1500. But in case, what happens? Sometimes what we think will not happen. There are natural disaster or some other incidents, unexpected incidents that will happen, like you say war between any countries, or like some pandemic like COVID or anything else, some election in some country, some natural disasters like earthquake, tsunami, or anything. So based on these incidents, even though the companies are doing better, they're selling because war is happening in some other country, but based on the panic in the retailer, in the international investors, somewhere they start selling and they start panicking. In that case, what happens? It suddenly after 6 months it goes down. It goes down to 800, 600. Then again it comes up. Maybe again it comes up, but still it goes down, even down, even down. After 3 years goes up little bit and then down. So then again up. After 4 years it reaches 1000 rupees and then start going up. So here what we have learned here, after 4 years we have put 1 lakh and we have got 1 lakh. So here zero profit, zero loss. But still what we lost? We lost time, 4 years. Because even though this is good company, we are thinking, okay, this will go up, and thinking, panicking by in these situations, like it is going down, down, again up, down. So our mental situation will be whether to hold or sell in a loss. That is where whatever we are invested in a share market for long term, somebody has said, okay, some X company is a good company, just put 1 lakh, it will go up and it will be 100% profit, you buy it. But what happens, I mean, in this panic, He'll say, okay, 4 years I have lost everything. I mean, time is lost. I did not get any profit or loss. If I could have put in FD by 4 years, even if you take a 5% interest, like in 1 lakh for 4 years, like 5,000, 20,000, at least 20,000, I would have earned in a FD without any risk, because they're in FD, low risk. No, not even though these disasters or incidents, bank will give constant the interest rate. So this is where whatever this happens, if you invest like this, you'll end up by panicking. A lot of people thinking of this situation only, they will go away from stock market. This way, if you invest, this is a risk is there, high risk is there, and return also based on the risk. If it is goes down within like if you take 4 5 years 6 years, then it is not so much return, but you will get a moderate return. But you will have a good partial withdrawal facility, and you will have a passive income because it keeps giving dividends and bonus. If you keep for like 7 to 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the return comes compounded on the basis of compounded growth. After you getting some bonuses, that is like blown, you get very good compounded growth. So when you get a compounded growth, obviously the inflation, the amount you get, it's beats an inflation. So this is very good for financial freedom with a passive income, except this traditional way. Don't do it in this traditional way, but you wait for the next content. I'll be explaining all my complete package of uh, investment strategy. So wait for that content. We'll look into that. Yes, that's what I'm telling. Even in a stock market, long-term investment, if you do in a traditional way, whoever is thought or whatever we thought, in the same way, if you go in that traditional way, you may not get succeed. But if you put a long term, definitely you'll get it. But if you think a few years, like 4 years, 5 years, mm, 6 years, but if you put a 20 years, 15 years, 20 years, you'll end up earning best compounded growth. Plus, you will get even bonus, you will get even dividends. But even some companies within 4 years also they go up. It is not that every company it will go down and then at least 4 5 years it will not give anything. But some companies even within few months, like 6 months, 1 year or something, it will give double. But we don't know which company will give like that. So which company it will do not go down at all, but it will keep upwarding. So can we guess those companies? Even if you take a legend company like uh, if you talk about in US stocks like Tesla, Meta, Apple, and in India company like Reliance, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, ITC, or any other company, like they've been in the business from decades, not just 10 years, 20 years. They have been there in the more than 50 years, 60 years, 70 years. But still these situation, whatever these incidents comes, right, unexpected incidents like war, all those things. So any company, like in COVID you might have seen, every company at least 20 25% they have gone down. In that panic, a lot of people they have sold and lost the money. But the smart people have invested properly, and they have earned like anything. You can't even imagine. That's where what I'm saying is, now the stock market long term investment is the best thing, but not in this way if you invest. So that's why I'm going to take next session content, so to resolve this issue. So this is an high risk actually. So I'll be telling how a zero risk in the stock market investment. So you will solve all the problems, how to invest without risk, high returns, and all other constraints, all other the expectation from investment, whatever I take it, names like passive income, partial withdrawal, compounded growth, inflation, all these will come category, apply or will satisfy in my strategy that I will be explaining in the next content. So guys, this, if you are seeing this content, I would suggest, go to my channel. I have a investment series playlist, so where I have explained all the investment types: FD, RD, PF, mutual fund, insurance, trading, long term investment, real estate, gold, silver, all the investment type. I've explained whether those are investments are suitable for a financial freedom or getting some passive income. So if you understand all those things, all the investment, and then come to my strategy to understand that one, so you will get a proper knowledge. So which is the best investment to go ahead with in your life to achieve your financial freedom and passive income. So guys, please subscribe, share, and like this content, my channel. If you like these all these contents, put some comment which investment you are doing currently and which is very good that you are feeling, or any investment you stuck into that. So if you want to understand, if you have any questions, please put it in a comment.